A disappointing loss on the weekend. Are there any real concerns with Dustin Fletcher, who came off the field early?
There's not, in terms of he's got through the main training session, and that's a really good sign. So we would expect Dustin to play. Of course, you always wait till the end of the week to be certain, but from what we saw on the training track today, we think Dustin will be fine.
And Brent Stanton missed this weekend's game with a sore shoulder. Is he a chance to return this week?
Yeah, we'd expect. He's also had a really good training session. So the boys have been out there, and with their main training session this week, they obviously very clearly want to redeem themselves to some degree and train well. And look, the atmosphere amongst them is really good still, and I think I should point that out. But someone like Stance was very good at training today, so we'd be very surprised if he's not available.
And how is Sam Lonergan holding up this week?
Sam will definitely be available. He had a cortisone injection last week, and there's no reason why he shouldn't play. Again, he was another player that trained well today.
Scott Gumbleton and Darcy Danaher a chance to return to the VFL this weekend?
They are, and both those lads, we're really keen to see them get back playing some football. As long as they get through the full week of training. I do want to emphasise that they need to make sure that they get through the full week. Then they should both be available to play through the VFL this week.
And Bomber fans are wanting to know how Jason Winderlich and Courtney Dempsey are tracking with their rehab.
Yeah, look, really well. We've sent Courtney home for a couple of weeks, so just to freshen him up in terms of the mental side of things. But both him and Jason are progressing really well. The doctors and the surgeons are really happy with him and with them both. And so, yeah, we're happy with the way they're tracking it. You know, they're players we really want to see back having really good pre-seasons and be available for a full pre-season so that they're ready to go come round one next year. That's our aim, that's our objective, and so far they're on track with that. So, yeah, so I suppose from an injury point of view, it's mainly all good news. We shouldn't lose anyone from the weekend. We should get a number back, and in the end, we'll end up with a fairly healthy list by the end of this week.
And a big game against the North Melbourne on Saturday.
It certainly is. I mean, I think we all understand the importance of it, and we want to get back to playing some really strong, hard football. And the things that the players set themselves for earlier in the year, and the coaching staff set the players for. We want to get back to some of those things and back to the standards that we would expect and that the players would expect of themselves.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Al.